Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings, great rising, greetings, great rising. To my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family, and my friends. Welcome, 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 baby, 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 baby. Listen, whew, this full moon energy is not coming to fuck around. Ashe, Ashe. If you are experiencing nebulous energy, cloudy energy, low vibrating energy, you just seem to be at a crossroads, you're very confused, you don't know which option to take, you don't know which way to go, you don't know what to say. Baby, listen, there's a reason for all of that. Ashe, Ashe. This message had me at the table for several hours. I mean, like hours. And then I had to try to find a way to conduce it and just take the meat and leave the bone, baby. Ashe, Ashe. So look, here we go. We have full moon in Gemini. It is encouraging you to embrace the flow of life, and we'll get there. What this card also represents is fast talking, double talking, gaslighting, you name it, baby. That is the energy that is coming through. Either you or someone else. And for my warriors, a little bias. Ashe Pop, a little bias because, you know how we do. It is coming across that someone is really trying to take you off your path, keep you off your path, or block you from moving forward on your path. Ashe, Ashe. So it has been encouraged to take a moment and be quiet. You may want to take several moments, baby. You may want to take however long Spirit is telling you to take because you really are missing out on what's really going on. Ashe, Ashe. So that is the full moon in Gemini. It's telling you, Gemini is the energy of communication, the masters of communication. Gemini rocks with Mercury. Mercury rocks with Papa Legba. Papa Legba is the man of the gates, the man of the crossroads, the gatekeeper, the door opener, the portal opener, and or closer. Baby, listen, listen, listen. He is also the messenger. Ashe, Ashe. So any type of communication between realms, you got to go through Papa Legba. Ashe, Ashe. So no coincidences that Jupiter is in full effect. No coincidence that Mercury is in full effect. No coincidence that, we are still in Pisces energy, even though we're in Sagittarius. And happy birthday to all the Sagittarians celebrating today and the days moving forward. Ashe, Ashe. But Scorpio, Pluto, that energy is going to be around for a while. Ayi Bobo, Ashe. So this is going to be that the big conversation. Ashe, the big shadow work, the big veil remover, for those that rock with the veils. Ashe, Ashe. So I sat at my desk in my space and asked for some clarity. Like, well, what the fuck is really going on? And what came through was, baby, somebody is lying to you. That you've taken some hits. We've been talking about these hits. And the reason that these hits have been coming up, they've been trying to get you to really hone in and really do an assessment. You don't want to allow people to use you against you. And that is what's happening or what's going to happen or what has happened. All in all, we've taken some hits. There's been talks of a lot of possibilities, and we're dealing with this Jupiter abundance energy. Ashe, Ashe, everything being magnified, amplified, all of this type of stuff. When we last talked, I was encouraging you to make sure that you remember that free will was given to all. Everyone is throwing energy out into the universe, good, bad, ugly, and what the fuck. Ashe, Ashe, and to stay focused on what it is you have going on. Well, that energy is now coming to you in spades, baby, in abundance. They're telling you that all of these possibilities that you currently have, or the ones that are coming, or the ones that have come, you may not want to choose any of them. Ashe, because they're going to all be decoys. I'm hearing a lot of cloak and daggers. I pulled some cards, spent, like I said, hours. Cloak and daggers, Three of Swords, cloak and daggers. A lot of things are being done behind the scenes, behind the shadows. Ashe, in your blind spots, trying to take advantage of your vulnerability. the hurt, the pain, the deceit, the lies, the betrayal. It's caused us to feel some type of way. Ashe, ashe. And there's been talks of, you can make money, you can do this, you can do that. They're going to shower you with all kinds of gifts. You're going to be rich, you're going to be wealthy, you're going to be all of these things. Ayi bobo. And you tend to have a weakness for that. Patience. The name of the game has always been patience. Y'all know one of my warriors will tell you slow and steady wins the race. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it, but what I do know is that as fast as life is moving, and as fast as we're talking, as fast as we're thinking, as fast as we're feeling, it's gone. Ashe, ashe. So we may be overlooking some things. We may be losing sight of some things, our goals, our dreams, our intuitions, our gifts, our power. Ashe, ashe. And it's just telling you that be mindful. This is a heads up. These are warnings. This is a warning that someone is going to come up, or someone has been, or someone had come to you or came to you and trying to gas you up, trying to get you to get caught up in what's going on in the physical, what's going on in the day-to-days, what's going on with the dramas, what's going on with the money, what's going on, trying to get rich quick, not having the patience, not willing to put in the work. They're trying to tell you shortcuts and easier ways to do it, and all of this, that, and the third. Baby, it is coming through that they're all decoys. Take all of that to your altar, but they're all decoys. Ashe, ashe. So when we lift the veil, remove the veil, take a peek behind the veil, or start to do our shadow work, our root work, the reasons as to why is because, again, you're very resilient. You're very powerful. Ashe, ashe. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of creativity. There's leadership roles. Baby, you are a beast out here. You probably kill it at your job. You probably kill it at anything you put your mind to, no matter the hardships, no matter the adversities, no matter the trauma, no matter. You just find a way to keep it moving. Well, this go round, you want to make sure that you are taking some time to do an assessment of you. Your throat chakra may be overactive, meaning you're talking too much. You may want to take a look into, for those that have the book or for those that rock and understand what I'm talking about, there's a chapter in Sacred Woman called Sacred Word, which I call Sacred Silence. You may want to practice some sacred silence. There's too much noise, and this, for the most part, y'all know it's rare for the kid to tell y'all about outside energies, because before we ever step outside, we want to make sure that we are square on the inside. However, this message is coming stating that this energy, legit, definitely 100% is coming from external forces, things that are outside of you. We've been talking about people being jealous of you. We've been talking about people being envious of you. We know that everybody got free will. We know that there are a lot of people that are really, practicing hoodoo, voodoo, Santerías, the ATRs, Wicca, witchcraft, you name it. They out here, they doing it. Ashe, ashe. We've been talking about keeping ourselves protected inside and out, the home inside and out. You may want to do a reassessment, reevaluate. Remember, we did all those REs when we had all of those planets in retrograde, baby. The REs, don't forget, this is the time to go into your knapsack and get the tools that you're going to need or that you need. Ashe, ashe. During this fire energy, this is a energy of action. This is an energy of movement. And you may be spending some time in regards to trying to figure out, do I act now? Do I need to do more shadow work? This is why they're telling you, baby, to embrace the flow of life. If you're rocking with your God, regardless of what you call her and or him, regardless, if you're rocking with your God, if you're rocking with your Lawaz, your Orishas, your spirit guides, your spirit animals, your ancestors, and your goddamn self, if you are rocking with spirit, they, it, she, he, them will guide you. You just have to allow it to do its job. Allow her, them to do their job. Allow you to come through for you. These outside sources, people, feel as though that you've been eating long enough now. Stop being greedy. As I was breaking this down last night, DMX came through like a whole mug, like a whole whore, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. It is because you are that powerful. You are meant and destined for greatness. Ashe, ashe. If if you really take the time to address all of your hurt, your pain, your trauma, these people will not be able to use you against you. Ashe, because they're trying to capitalize off of your weakness. You've taken, or not even your weakness, your vulnerability. Let's be clear. Ashe, Ashe. You taking a blow, you will take a blow. There's a blow, baby. And it's going to affect you more emotionally than physically. And there lies the cloak and daggers. We can't see our feelings. We can only feel them. We can't even see them coming, can't see them changing, can't see any of that. This is why you're going to have to make sure to do your shadow work. What is that one deep, dark secret that you don't want anyone to know, that you don't want anyone to find out? You know, is it that you're self-conscious of your weight? Is it that you are insecure about your hair? Something along those lines. Whatever it is, you want to work it out. Are you afraid of going back into the poorhouse? Baby, let's be clear. Ashe. Whatever it is, this energy, this person will definitely be trying to tempt you with success over that. Trying to get you over the hurdle. Trying to get you over the hump. And then on top of that, not only do you have that to consider, Gemini, balanced energy, the dualities of it all. Let's be clear. Ashe, Ashe. Not only that, but on the other end, someone in your circle knows about this. So y'all could all be friends. Ashe. And this person could be calling themselves Switzerland. This person could be trying to find a way to protect you without you even being aware. Maybe someone is trying to talk you out of something, or someone is trying to talk you into something. Listen. You want to take a moment. You may need to take a pause for the cause and peace out a little bit. Spend some time with self. Spend some time with your spirit tribe. Spend some time with divine, your source, an elder. You know, speak to your counselor. Ashe. Speak to, you know, someone that you know without a shadow of a doubt. And I know with this information, you be like, well, I don't have a shadow of a doubt. Listen, this is where your intuition kicks in. This is where your spirit tribe, your spirit kicks in. Ashe, Ashe. If you've been feeling some weird energies in your circle as of late, baby, listen. Someone knows, and they are calling themselves trying to keep the peace. Trying to make sure that things don't get blown out of proportion. We're dealing with Jupiter energy, Ashe. And they really, in their spirit, may feel as though they have your greatest good for you. The problem of it is that these are not their decisions to make. These are yours. Ashe, Ashe. That is the Emperor. So we have Aries energy out here. Aries rocking with Mars. Mars, fire energy, war planet, war energy, you know, conflict, aggression, confrontation, all of that stuff. There's a lot of fire going around at your disposal. You want to make sure that you are using it wisely. Like I said, they feel as though that you've eaten long enough. Maybe you didn't share. Maybe you feel as though that, you know, you worked hard and everybody got theirs to get. Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit, because everything you get, you gotta work hard for it. Listen, maybe that's what's going on, but someone feels as though that, fuck all that. You eat, I eat. That's how we always roll. Now why you trying to act different? Now why you trying to change up the game? Now what? Ashe, Ashe. And you may have been growing, because this is what this is all about. This is growth. You may have been growing and starting to realize people are using you. Yes, they're taking advantage of your generous heart. Yes, they're taking advantage of you, period. They're playing mind games with you. They're trying to convince you, you know, to do certain things or to move a certain way. Take this to your altar. It is to block you from your transformation. It is to block you from your transformation, death phase, rebirth phase. You have been going through a rebirth. We've been talking about that. A lot of us are going through our rebirths. A lot of us are awakening. A lot of us are, you know, transforming. This is big change that's taking place. And they can't handle things changing for whatever the reason. And this is segueing me back in regards to, this could honestly be about business, like your job, your place of employment. Somebody may feel as though that there's either a promotion or there will be a promotion. There's a chance, opportunity of advancement. Ashe, Ashe. And you would really You're being encouraged to apply. You're being heavily considered. They may have created this position just for you. And your colleagues, co-workers, work friends, however it is you look at each other, someone in that circle is like, oh no, because if they get involved, my little piece of how whatever I got going on is going to change, and ain't nobody got time for that. So they may be trying to talk you out of it. They may be trying to give you reasons as to why it's not a good fit. Why on the low, you're going to have to be salaried and you won't be able to make any overtime, and maybe you the overtime hustler. Anytime they offer overtime, you taking it. It could be something like that. Ashe, ashe, just be mindful of that. They do not want your transformation to happen. They have been avoiding certain conversations because the words, the words are the spell, the words are the magic. Ashe, so they got to be very mindful of their words, because there is, a spell, word spell, that has been blocking you. Ashe. And then with all the gossiping, all the talking, all the spending time with family and friends, frenemies, and all the rest of that shit, there's a lot of energy that's being used. So your hardships is teaching you a lesson, especially in regards to ambition. We've been spending a lot of time, and I'm going to repeat this. If you spend too much time on the physical, the only thing you're worried about is making money. You need a bigger house, the bigger car. You need to stop on these niggas. You need to shit on them. You need to show them, y'all counting me out, and all the rest of this stuff. Yes. However, the success that you're looking for is going to come through the spiritual. Take that to your altar. That is the message. We have the ten of Pence out here. It will. We got the Hierophant out here. Like I said, there's a lot of deception. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of deceit. There's a lot of secrets. There are a lot of things that's taking place in the dark. Someone may be trying to encourage you to get some rest. You've been doing too much. You've been, this is that and the third. You want to listen to that part. If one of your friends is like, girl, you really need to get some rest. I mean, you really have been going through a lot. You may want to get some rest, and you feel as though that you can't have anyone catching you slipping. Getting rest is not you slipping. It is vital, Ashe. Because of that big hit that you have taken or will take, you're going to need to recover, and you're going to need to recover completely. Ashe, ashe. You got a trick or two up your sleeve as well. But in order to utilize, in order to activate, you got to be operating at 100%. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, do not fall for the okie dokes. You be mindful of your money. Be mindful of how you're giving up your money. Be mindful of how you're using your money. Money is currency. That's why it's called currency. It's a transference of energy. Ayi bobo. Asheyo. This is stopping you. But the truth of the matter is that yes, you are divinely guided. This is destiny. This is from divine. You are chosen to go through everything that you've gone through because it is part of your destiny for the things that you genuinely want, need, and deserve during this lifetime. Ashe, ashe. So get your rest. They've already done their worst, whether it has hit you now or later. They already did their worst. Get your rest. Charge up. Rock with the sun. New energy is coming. A beautiful time is coming. You are just at a crossroads. You are having a storm in the heart. There's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of emotional feelings here. And, you being trapped up here. And then you're at the crossroads. Tomorrow is Monday. It is Papa Legacy's day. That is the perfect time to go to the crossroads to honestly ask and receive some clarity. It's giving and receiving season. This is your time to get what you need so you know what to do so you can move forward. You can handle this obstacle. Ashe, ashe. And if I'm hearing myself from my last video, check out those videos, y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. Ayi Bobo. But during that last video, we was talking about that. We was talking about how we're at a crossroad. We don't know who to trust. We don't know how to move. We don't know what we should do. We want to be successful. We want to be rich. We want to be famous. We want to be secure. We want to be... Baby, listen. All of that will come. It will come. But you have a destiny. You've been called. We've been talking about the last couple of months. Did you answer your call? Ashe, ashe. No one can take from you. They can only block. Only you can take from you. So if you're spending so much time focusing and worrying about the physical, you're overlooking the spiritual. And that's where it's at. Ashe, Ashe. Gemini energy also rocks with the Marasa. I.e. Bobo, twin energy, Marvel and Lisa, the sun and the moon, good and bad, heaven and hell. It's the balance of it all. So having a good conversation, having good communication with yourself. They also remember, they told you to make some tea, pull up at the table and talk to your shadow, talk to your demons, talk to your low vibration. There's some information that you also need because self-preservation is the name of the game. And since you are in control of this vessel, the ego is definitely going to try to preserve. Ashe, going to try to preserve. I.e. Bobo. So there is a cycle that's coming to an end, a big change that's coming to an end. And once, like I said, the bigger the goal, the bigger the challenges, the bigger the rewards. And you're going through a transformative time. You're going through a time of metamorphosis. So yeah, there is some vulnerability there while you're going through it. Be mindful that people are trying to play on your feelings. Be mindful that someone is trying to take you off your path, keep you blocked from moving forward on your path. The best thing that you can do is to be quiet, do your shadow work, listen to the messages that are coming through, pay attention, observe. Ashe, Ashe. Practice some sacred silence. You can find that again in Sacred Woman under Sacred Word. And then I will also take a look in regards to Sacred Movement. It will show you how to navigate, how to trust. Ashe, Ashe. Because during these last weeks going into December and going into the new year, for those that rock with January being a new year, this energy and this cycle is coming to a close. So all bets are off. Everybody is about to shoot their motherfucking shot. This is a Sagittarius season, fire season, Ochusi season. And when Ochusi shoot his shot, he never misses. I.e. Bobo. Please do not think that you are the biggest, baddest thing walking out here. So therefore, you can just disregard everything because you didn't already put in your work. Don't do that. That's an illusion. That's the setup. Ashe. And someone could be trying to get you to believe just that. Girl, you done did enough. Boy, you done did enough. Listen, you done did enough. Get some rest. Be mindful of that. Someone calling themselves having their best interest at heart. Listen. If Spirit is telling you to continue to move, you move. If Spirit is telling you that you need to get some rest, you rest. And that's the duality of it all. That's the energy of Gemini. There's going to be a lot of communications telling you how to proceed. Ashe, Ashe. So you really want to make sure that you are rooted, suited, and booted. Which reminds me, since the throat may be overactive, there's a lot of red that's on this table. So your root chakra is underactive. Ashe, Ashe. Grunbwa can help you with that. GRANBWA. Thank you so much, Voodoo Diva. Ayi Bobo. Ashe, yo, Grandma can help you with that. Ashe, or any other Lawal, Odisha, spirit guide, spirit animal, angel that you rock with that rocks with the root chakra. Ashe, so all of that communication, all of that fast talking, all of that double talking, all of that slickster shit. Don't forget, it is also trickster energy. Papa Legba is trickster energy. He is just not out here to do any type of harm. Chester cat energy. Ashe, Ashe. The answer is in the riddle. Ayi Bobo. What they're encouraging you to do is not even waste your time. No, I'm good. Be like the Four Cups. No, I'm good. I see the opportunity. I like exactly where I am. I'm going to stay on my path. I'm going to stay the course. I don't care that it is for my greatest and highest good, you say. Spirit ain't come through and tell me that. Spirit ain't come through and tell me that. You are a whole beast out here. And jealousy is one thing. Envy is a whole other beast. Ashe, Ashe. Someone is really looking to capitalize. And they don't even need to steal anything from you. They're just here to prevent you from getting it. Ain't that some shit? All this energy out here in the world, and that's what y'all want to do, baby. Y'all want to focus on me, little old me. Well, listen. And even then, there's still an opportunity for you to turn these things around. Now may be a good time to, like I said, do a reassessment of people that are in your camp. You may want to change your mind about somebody. And if you need to change your mind about anything right now, we do have a divine right to change our mind. Let's be clear about that. Just because we said it so, and we said it with so much passion and conviction, doesn't mean we got to stick to it. If it's not working, it's not working. If you was yesterday years old and now you're today years old and you see the error in yesterday's years old, change your mind. If you thought this person was a good person and you're getting the spidey senses or the messages are coming through that they're not, you can change your mind. If you thought that this was a lifer and this turns out to be a lesson, you can change your mind, baby. Change your mind. The way Gemini is set up is a mutable sign. It is easy to go along with the flow. It's so lighthearted. Gemini energy is so loving, caring, just generous, just giving. That sometimes they too need to have people in their camp that's going to be like, you know what, shorty, you've been doing the most. We love it. But you need to slow up on that. And see if anything is reciprocated. And not saying that you're giving to get, but when you have that generous of a heart, you really do. You just take a step back. You really do get to see who's down for you, who's rocking with you for you, or who's rocking with you for what you can provide. I.e. Bobo, Asheo. So this is a transformative energy that is coming through. You can change your mind. You can change the plan. You can change, how you go about accomplishing your goals. Just stay on the path. Watch Golden Child. Stay on the path. And as you remember, even in that, it was a lot of shit. And the old man, he was Papa Legba. It was a lot of riddles and shit. Remember? Keep your thoughts as pure as the water. Keep your thoughts as pure as the water. What the fuck does that mean? Take some time and break it down. You may be moving too fast and you may be talking way too much. You may be talking yourself in and out of shit. And you're thinking it's for the greatest and the highest of your good. That's an illusion. That's the smoke screens and mirrors. That's the cloak and daggers. Someone does not have your best interest at heart right now. So you have to have your best interest at heart right now. You may want to do unblocking across the board. Whatever is blocking you, shadow work, root work, whatever is blocking your chakra, whether it's underactive or overactive, Ashe, there should be a good flow. Everybody should be open. All systems should be go for launch. Everybody should be open and flowing with good energy. That's that Kundalini energy. That's that Dambala and Aida Wido energy. So crown energy, baby. Listen. Third eye, Papa Legba, trying to get you to see some shit. So the higher ups are really trying to get you to see some shit that someone is playing on your emotions. They're playing on your emotions. They're giving you everything that you want. Oh, I just heard deals. Be mindful of deals. Wheeling and dealing. Somebody is talking about giving you everything that you want. Read that fine print. Gemini has very big brains. A contract is a written form of communication. What the expectation is and what the end result is going to be. Ashe, read the fine print. You will be successful. But the way that it's being presented to you at this time may not be the way to go. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it, but I am going to encourage you to take a stop, look, and listen to what's actually being said so you can really see what's going on. Sometimes you just got to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. I hope that was helpful. Peace.